That was cute. That was cute. Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Poppy Montega show on the big exclusive network. I'm Poppy Montega. We're gonna give people some time to get in tonight. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Um, I've been paying attention to the network lately, and really diving into everybody's content, and then diving into my content. And I said, what can I do to make the network better? What can I do? So I was realizing that we're missing entertainment. You know what I mean? Now, not to say that the shows aren't entertaining. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is we're missing some just pure satire. So tonight is the end and the beginning. As you know, last week was the first show since Smoke and Mirrors. And Matt, can we get some people in the comments? Whoever's here viewing right now, can we get some people in the comments? How you guys doing today? Because I gotta kind of bounce off of you guys tonight. Got a lot going on in my brain. But tonight's show is going to be a very interesting one. Some people will be offended, male and female. Big exclusive, what's up, good brother? Glad to see you here on time. Wouldn't expect anything less. Tonight, men and women will be offended tonight. And we're bringing on, hey, Miss Tiffany Ann. Hey, Miss Lisa. How you doing? Welcome to the Poppy Montega show this day, this Sunday, this day of the sun, this evening of the sun. So what we're talking about is, what I was speaking on was the network and, trying to bring something a little different, because I feel like we all pretty much was having the same format, even though we were bringing different topics and bringing our own style. So I said, dag, what can I do to, help gain a little traction for the network? Big Roll, you commenting on YouTube tonight. What's up, good brother? You in jail? You in jail, Big Roll? Let me find out. So I know a lot of people have an issue with the late great Kevin Samuels. I refer to him as the late great Kevin Samuels. But a lot of people have issues with him. And when hold on one second, I'm reading something. Oh, when I actually first heard about him and I dove into it myself, I said, damn, I see why people don't like him. Because people don't like the truth for real. Now, he could be a little harsh at times, you know what I mean? I will give him that. He could be a little harsh at times. But if you remove your feelings out of it, visiting Stand Tall and Big Shannon dropping off coffee cakes and deodorant, Shannon don't smoke cigarette. My man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I ain't know they let you visit this late though. It's after 9. But hey, I ain't asking no questions. But yeah, what I realized was people just don't like to hear the truth. You know what I mean? So I got in touch with somebody. His name is Bredren Samuels. He claims to be related to Kevin Samuels. And he didn't want to give me his first name. He said, call me Bredren because you are my brother. Mimi saying, y'all laughing? He said, call me Bredren because you are my brother. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not your brother. But for the sake of the conversation, okay, good brother, why do you want to come on my show? And what he said was, it was a misconception of my cousin Kevin, and he actually got all his game from me. I'm like, here we go with the bullshit. Carry on. So he's telling me he got all this game from him and all that. And he said that he wants to come on and give people a better understanding of where Kevin Samuels was coming from. But he promises to deliver the same truth. And he said he's just as savage. So with that being said, hey, Miss Breen, how you doing? I was like, oh, wow. Truth and savagery. I'm sold. I'm sold. So those of you that are my friends on Facebook or anybody else's friends, because we've been promoting it all week. The team, oh yeah, salute to the Big Exclusive Network team, man. This week has been a great first week of organization. This week has been a great first week of organization. Can I get some loves and likes and shares for that? But back to Bredren Samuels. So he said, yeah, just prime the crowd for me and I'm going to come on and we're going to have a good show. Believe it or not, he said if it goes well, he intends on having a show on the network if Mr. Big Exclusive will allow him. So I said, listen, y'all going to have to solve that part later on down the line. But we do have full creative control over our personal show, and you're more than welcome to come on my show and, speak your piece and entertain. So the first topic that we came up with was, if you could ask Kevin Samuels anything, what would you ask him? Unfortunately, we couldn't ask him anything right now, but if you could, what would you ask him? And a lot of women responded the way that Kevin Samuels would say that you would respond. I don't like him. I don't this. I don't that. Didn't ask you how you felt about the man. Didn't ask you how you felt about him. I asked you if you could ask him anything, what would you ask him? Now, some people said straight up, I wouldn't ask him anything. That's cool. But if you could ask him anything, what would it be? Oh, yeah, my popcorn ready too, bro. My popcorn ready too. And I hope my producer is ready to hit the mute button on some of these women, because when he go in, he tell you to mute people. They get to talk. Mute her mic, please. But so everybody that's present right now, just to get it rolling, could you put some questions? He said, "What's up, AOG? You got the kerosene, male and female. If you could ask Kevin Samuels anything, what would you ask him? Anything. Anything. If you could ask him anything, what would you ask him?" And we're going to have Bredren Samuels answer your questions. Now, let me see. I'd ask him, was he an undercover flaming derogatory term? Bundle of sticks, Bree? Bundle of sticks? Come on the podcast. What you mean come on the podcast? I would ask, what made you change from holding men accountable to holding women accountable? Was it because of the entitlement we see on social media? So, is there any way you can start those comments for me so I can go back to them when we do have Bredren Samuels come up? Thank you. Fellas, too, if you have any questions, please submit the questions. Now, the topic that Bredren Samuels said that he wants to come on with, oh, it's going down already. You already know. You see it? He gonna be here in a minute. He gonna come and be on my camera, so it's still gonna say Poppy Montega because I'm not sending him the link. But oh my God, I can't wait to. I'm a fly on the wall for real. He spoke on that, Tiff. He said the women started to call on their own. Yes, he did. Give me that damn can, OG. So the topic, the actual topic, because that's a question, to take us out. But the actual topic is, do all men cheat? I'm a little scared to see what he got to say about that one. But Bredren Samuels said that Kevin Samuels he got all this game from him, and he has a little more knowledge on what he was speaking of, because he said his cousin was a fashion, something to do with fashion. He was like, yeah, he has something to do with fashion, and he just really pays attention to detail, which is why he was able to communicate certain things as far as relationships go. His earlier videos were about self-awareness that holding men to the fire. I guess. Nope, because you're not a disciple. Who's not a disciple? Black men don't cheat. Yo, did Charlemagne start that? Like, where did that come from, bro? Black men don't cheat. I just started hearing that somewhere. I never even said it, like, to just say it. I repeated it. Breen, oh, give me that. You're not a disciple, so you can't get the can, Breen. Come on, we only got what, three questions? Give me some more questions, people. We don't cheat, we fuck around. Well, everybody has their own idea of what cheating is. And my main man Kurt made shirts, and I wear mine proudly. Hey, where Melly at? He said he was tuning in tonight too. This is definitely a show for Melly. Do you wear women's panties under your suits? Wow. Did you wear? Dag, Breen, what's your issue with Mr. Samuels? How about that? Let's talk about that for a little bit. Can we get that first graphic up there? Can we get the graphic up there? The Kevin Samuels. What would you ask?
80 to 90% of the relationships, black women are leaving. You're home.
No. The graphic, not the video. The graphic. I don't like how he was clowning black women. The picture of Kevin Samuels. Wow, never seen somebody hated on so much in life and death. Shaking my head. How do us black men and women become more loving, united, and inclusive of each other, regardless if you're labeled high value, average, or below? That's a good question, Miss Harps. Can we please star that one? Okay, it's all right. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that graphic. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I want to know what his mother's love life was like, Poppy Montega. I don't know if Bredren Samuels will be able to answer that. I think the questions should be more directed to his expertise, but that is a good question, and maybe in a later show we might be able to get that out of him. What his relationship was with his mother and women in the family. I mean, we can ask, but gotta find out. Gotta find out. But yeah, this dude, man, when we was talking, he enlightened me on some things. I ain't even gonna hold you. He enlightened me on some things. And I was like, you know what? You'll be perfect to come on the network. I started to send in the Big Roll because Big Roll always talking about male, female, and stuff with relationships and all that. So I figured it'd be good for Big Roll Show. But that be in the morning, and I didn't really know how much he wanted to talk. So, you know what I mean? But how was y'all weekend? While we waiting for him to get here, how was y'all weekend? Talk to me. How was y'all's weekend? Y'all happy about the Birds winning? I know everybody not, because everybody not an Eagles fan. But to the ones that are you happy about the Birds winning? I had a pretty relaxed weekend, productive and plentiful. That's what I like to hear. Miss Harps, you 2 for 2 tonight. I'm not used to seeing you on my show. You like drama, huh? Hey y'all, great now. We 3-0. Okay, Miss Anderson, Miss Santana with the Bird Gang. My weekend was not long enough. Oh man, Miss Waller, what you started your weekend late? Did you start your weekend late, Miss Waller? Not at all. You don't like drama? What interested you tonight, Miss Harps? I'm not used to seeing you. I'm welcoming you. I'm not complaining. I'm just, making conversation. Miss Carter is doing her weekend was wonderful. Nope. Oh, well, maybe next weekend. It's all in the head. I got well rested for Tuesday. Flames. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Tuesday. Hell no. She family, bro. Oh, okay. I'm just not working on anything. No, I definitely appreciate your presence. I definitely appreciate your presence. It's just, let's keep it being. Bredren Samuels, Kevin Samuels, a new female in the comments. What would you as soon as you me? I was a nut ass chair dad. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with being a chair dad, bro. She usually be on most of the shows, but she been busy lately. No, I know, big exclusive. That's why I felt comfortable to say something. You know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable to say something because I feel familiar because I seen her in the comments before. You know what I'm saying? Busy, productive, work picking up crazy, but not being used to it. My stamina lacking. Missed a good part of the Eagles game, but Bills do. You know what you gotta do, Big Roll? You gotta start going for walks, bro. Real rap, you gotta start going for walks. Start building your stamina back up by going for walks. My weekend been major. Happy birthday, Cameron. Happy birthday, Cameron. Happy birthday. Where's my slutty buddy Bianca Monroe at? Hey, man, your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. To the people that wasn't here, in the comments, what would you ask Kevin Samuels if you had the chance? We're starring those questions and we're going to present them to Bredren Samuels, who's Kevin Samuels' distant cousin, supposedly, who supposedly gave him all his game and has, just as much knowledge, if not more, with a slightly less harsh delivery, I guess. Happy birthday, Cam. True that I walk at least a mile every day. Hey, a body in motion stays in motion. Bianca Monroe. Bianca on a date. Oh, sucks. She's on her back. In the back or the front? She on her back in the back of the front. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, I've had a long week. For those of y'all that don't know, I raise, take care of, give shots, deworm, and breed dogs. And I just started a new program with my dogs, and we just had our first litter earlier this week. So this is not my first litter totally, but for this particular program, this is the first litter. So I've been whelping all week. Those of y'all that don't know what whelping means, that's when you basically assist the mother dog with the pups, and you're pretty much round the clock a nurse. Pretty much, you're sitting there, you're changing the sheets and everything that's in there. You're mopping all the nastiness out that she can't clean. You're checking the puppies. You're making sure they're getting fed. You're making sure her nips is accessible. You know what I mean? So I've had a long week. I'd ask him if he regretted any of his viral videos, especially the ones where the message was delivered harshly. That's a good question. Star that one. Star that one. Can I get the graphic up for Bredren Samuels? Do we have that one loaded in? Here we go. The Urban Love Doctor, Bredren Samuels. Topic: do all men cheat? Oh my goodness. And we got a nice amount of women in here tonight. This is going to get good. This is going to get good. What you mean? You see what I did there? Send me a private message. It might have been something I ain't mean to do, but I could carry off with. I'm not slick. What I do, man? What I do? My man doesn't cheat, so I don't care. Tiffany Dennis got her popcorn ready. Yeah, you know what? Meantime, between time, because he said he'll be here by 9:30, is 9:23. Meantime, between time, what do you think? Do all men cheat? What's you guys' input on that? What say you? Do all men cheat? Men, feel free to answer. Do all men cheat? Ms. Lisa Carter says no. Hot damn. You go, Miss Carter. I got a question for you, Miss Carter. In response, no, bro, not all men cheat. Ms. Waller says not all. No, some just lack self-control. Sabrine says, I don't think so. Tiffany Dennis says no. Miss Santana says most do, but most isn't all. But most isn't all. You might want to tighten up because Bredren Samuels might have ate you alive for the most do. Sabrine, how you say think when your man don't cheat? Hey, have you ever been cheated on, Poppy? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And it tarnished me for life. I was cheated on by my first love, I guess you could say, my first real relationship. My intentions coming into the relationship, I was fresh out of high school, and I was like, you hear you're supposed to go to college and get a career or go to the military. Like, you're supposed to do something fresh out of high school. I didn't go to college. So I was going to enlist in the military. This before I started going to trade school. The reason why I was going to enlist in the military is because I said, you know what? I'm going to find me a girlfriend. I'm going to get her pregnant. She can carry the baby while I'm away at training. Then wherever I'm stationed at, I'm going to fly my family out there and we good for life. We good for life. That's the way I was looking at it. And then she cheated on me. Long story short, she cheated on me. She burnt me. She cheated on me multiple times. And how about this? I didn't even catch her. I felt it. And I approached her about it. And I presented it in a way where she just broke down and started crying and admitted to everything. And I said, damn, so tell me about it. Was it good? Like, yeah, I'm shot out. After that, I just lost all my screws. Let me read some of these. Fucking dog-headed bitch. Yes, funky dog-head bitch. Yes, angry OG. And I got a baby with her. But our baby will be 18 December 13th. Woo! Our baby will be 18 December 13th this year. Yeah, though. Oh my God, that heifer. Boom. You right, big exclusive. Wink, wink. That's messed up. How did you find out? Oh my God, into it. Yes, I got cheated on when I was young, and it turned me into a savage. Hey, angry OG. Me too. But I learned to control my savagery. Hey, listen, make sure y'all like and share because we about to bring on our guest. He just walked in. He said he gotta get himself together though. But make sure y'all like and share the podcast. Around about 9:30, we're gonna try to, get him on and take it to the next level. Let me see. Doing the child support done dance. Yeah, dig. Hey, put that in one of your jokes, Flight. I disappeared from a baby dad when our daughter turned 18. Hey, I disappeared from my baby dad. I don't blame you. I changed numbers and all that. I don't blame you. You old enough to keep in contact with your daughter. Your daughter's old enough to keep in contact with you. You don't need to talk to me unless it's an emergency. Kevin Samuels is the GOAT. Exactly. Exactly. And most of the women that didn't like him was failed throat goats. See me fanning the fire? I'm fanning the fire. Because my man is here. One more time. Oh, Miss Harps, gonna put the hand on the face. One more time, people. If you have any questions that you would ask Kevin Samuels had you had the chance, by all means, put it in the comments. We're going to star him, and we're going to have Bredren Samuels answer that. Also, do all men cheat? Do all men cheat? We're going to have, that's the topic tonight. Throat goat isn't bad, though. No, I said all the people who dislike Kevin Samuels are failed throat goats. They use their teeth. They give gulp like they eating corn. 4 shares, y'all. Let's go. We got 18 in here. We need at least 6 more. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Y'all not having fun? Come on, hit the share button. It's as simple as this. Bink. That's simple. Bink. Come on, man. Y'all ain't having fun? Are you not entertained? If you're not, you will be. Not the teeth? Hell no. You already know. Motherfucking right. I already know you wanted Tiffany Ann. Listen, if I was calling names, your name wouldn't have been called. By all means. I don't know who did the sharing, but I know you was one of them. I know you was one of them. You know what I mean? You about ready, bro? All right, give me a minute. We're going to wait till 9:30 and we're going to play this video. All right. Are y'all ready for Bredren Samuels? Oh my goodness, this dude, man. So he's getting himself together. He's gonna come on at 9:30. Tiffany Ann, be blessing the whole network. We definitely appreciate you. Oh, for sure, for sure. If I didn't give you enough flowers, I'll give you some more. If I ain't give you enough, I'll give you some more. But we're definitely about to get ready for this. Once again, if you have any questions that you would ask Kevin Samuels, put them in the comments right now so we can star them and have his cousin, Bredren Samuels, answer them. Also, do all men cheat? I've seen a unanimous no. The closest I seen to yes was Miss Mimi that said most men do. That's the closest I seen to yes. So I don't know. But Miss Mimi, can we get the flyer back up there for about 15 seconds? You can take me down and then play the video.
In 80 to 90% of the relationships, Black women are leaving. You're home wrecking. You're breaking up the relationships. Men stay.
Why do you think women are leaving?
Because you've been sold a Disney fantasy that you should be happy, instead of understanding that you have duty, honor, respect, and you chose to be in a relationship, especially when you decided to make a baby with somebody. You need to stay for more than just yourself. French toast your happiness.
So I should settle?
No, you should. Are you a Christian?
I'm not.
Well, have you been married?
No, I haven't.
You plan on getting married?
I would like to.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I don't want to settle for nothing less.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I plan on...
For better, for worse, sickness and health, the rich or poor, till death do us part. That he said shit about happiness.
So I'm supposed to be miserable?
No, you're supposed to be an adult.
Oh, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if you do, just have it in the GC. Press X, you faggot.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bredren Samuels Show. Thank you, Poppy. You can go ahead and do what you got to do. Thank you. Welcome to the the Bredren Samuels Show. I'm Bredren Samuels. I'm here today. I see a lot of laughing emojis going on here. What's up with the laughing emojis? You guys think I'm a joke? You guys think I came to play? I'm sorry, I gotta fix my. What's so funny? I'm noticing y'all in the comments laughing. What's so funny? Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Bredren Samuels. Oh, y'all got jokes in here. Okay. I like it here. Y'all got jokes. All right. Big Exclusive. What's up, Big Exclusive? I heard a lot about you. Miss Waller. Hello, Miss Waller. I hope she was the one. What's your fragrance of the day, beloved? Are you speaking to me, Mr. Lamont? Lamont? Mr. Lamont, are you speaking to me? Sir, I can tell by that shirt you're not playing. Very Purple Rainish. Y'all got jokes. You know what? I'm so glad the men are the ones that's saying the slick stuff. I expected it to be the women, but I'm glad it's the men. Not the cuffs. You see it, girl? You see him. Who out of pocket? Me, Miss Waller? Y'all see him. Pronounce his name again, please. My name is Bredren Samuels. You know he shot out his fragrance and can't. Oh, you know what? 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, Lamont. We got Lamont McIntosh in the building, y'all. Lamont McIntosh. Okay, my fragrance is too far to go, but let me see. Looking like a Gotham Quaker. Ooh, y'all got jokes. Lisa, you see them Jones? Brethren of Vampire. Ooh, y'all got jokes. Okay, this is the candle. Peppermint. Can y'all see that? This peppermint. It's by Scandalous Vibes. You can find them on Instagram. Scandal is spelled like scandal, like with candle, list vibe. Okay, they're on Instagram. Ooh, yes. So that's the candle right there. You can hit me up on Instagram and matter of fact, holla at Poppy Montega, and he'll definitely let you know about the candles. Candles is on deck. I'm glad you asked. You brought that up, Lamont. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me see what we got here. Miss Santana is screaming. Breen is crying. Roland Jones never letting Lamont go. I mean, I thought he was making jokes. I'm sorry. I thought he was making jokes. I didn't know. You know, I gotta have my sword ready when I deal with black people. I gotta have my sword ready when I deal with black people. I need my asthma pump. This is taking me out. Oh, you're gonna need your asthma pump for real when we dive into these topics, Miss Breen. Because let me tell y'all something. Okay? I'm not here to be your friend. Okay? I'm not here to be your friend. The truth don't have no friends. And a lot of people don't like the Samuels family because we deliver the truth. Okay? Now, I'm going to admit to you, my cousin, he may have been a little harsh sometimes, but he stated the truth. So before you get the giggity and start trying to befriend me through the comments, understand I'm not here to be your friend. Okay? Let me see. Funny guy, must love. Mr. Hannibal. I remember you, Mr. Hannibal. You like booty. You like booty. You like licking booty. Tiffany Ann got her ooh, she got her popcorn. Breen is already triggered. Why you say Breen triggered? Is that somebody I need to look out for? He said, I gotta have my sword ready when dealing with people. Hey, come on now. So I understand. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, people, enough playing around. Get the shares going. Let's get to some of these topics. Enough playing around. We're already going to go past the hour. Okay. Yep. Shout out to my cuffs. All right, the jokes are over. Who's in their bag? What does that mean? What does that even mean, Hannibal? What bag am I in? Oh, she's a Kevin hate. Oh, you hate Kevin Samuels? Oh, come on, Breen. Hate is a bad word. Lamont said it, so I'm going to assume that you don't hate him. You just dislike. Let me see. You don't have to like my answer, but don't call it triggered. People slap that word on anything. Ooh, Miss Breen. Listen, this show is for entertainment purposes only, baby. I need y'all to control your emotions. Entertainment purposes only. The laundry bag. Miss Harps, I thought you was going to be my friend. I was watching on the way over here. I seen you in the comments with Mr. Poppy Montega, and he seemed to have liked you, but you seem to be grinding me up. You ain't going to like it after we dive into these comments. We need 3 shares. Come on, y'all. We need 3 more shares. Come on. It's time to get it on. Let me go into these comments, see what we got here. Let's go into these comments. That Miss Harps, you heard me? The truth don't have no friends. Thank you, Miss Breen. I appreciate you. You might not like what I got to say. I might not like what you got to say. But as a human being, I appreciate you, Miss Breen. Hannibal, you co-signing the jokes, huh, Hannibal? You co-signing the jokes, huh? Mm-hmm. You got into a lot of fights in school when you was in school, didn't you, Hannibal? When you was a young boy, you used to get into a lot of fights, didn't you? Don't get me started. Y'all priming me like the lawnmower. You know how you got to prime the gas and you better cut it out now, Hannibal. You better cut it out. Let's get into these comments. Okay. Miss Tiffany Ann Dennis said, I would ask, what made you change from holding men accountable to holding women accountable? Was it because of the entitlement we see on social media? Okay, Miss Dennis, I have a question for you before I answer that question, okay? My question for you is, did you ever tune into Kevin Samuels? If so, when did you tune into him? Meantime, between time, I read these questions. Brethren, do you think men... Okay, that goes into the question. We're going to put that in the order. We'll get to that one. I thought it was a request. What was the request, Miss Waller? What was the request, Miss Waller? Social media fucked up everything. True indeed, Mr. Hannibal. True indeed. True indeed. Well, while Miss Tiffany Ann types that in, I'll start answering. No, we're not going into that question yet. We're not going into that question yet. Thank you, Miss Waller. Thank you, Miss Waller. So what happened was, typically, initially, when my cousin even started doing the whole YouTube thing, he was telling men how to dress. Okay, he was telling men what fragrances match your bank account. He was telling you particular shoes. Some guys, grown men, don't even know how to tie a tie. He was doing stuff like that, showing them how to tie a tie, showing them how to match a blazer and not wear a complete suit, showing them how to be business casual. And then what ended up happening was he started entertaining questions and started holding men accountable for their shortcomings. And he was making men look at themselves to become better men. But then, as everything, the women started coming in and giving their 2 cents and thought that they were being on his side. And remember, the truth don't have no friends. Once they started trying to feel like they was being on his side, he started telling them about themselves too. And that's when they start highlighting the little clips and everybody just decided they didn't like him. I started turning in over a year ago. I did some research after hearing the backlash. Well, you're aware of what I just said. I'm happy to say I can tie a tie. For sure, big exclusive. I'm glad you can tie a tie too. Because I don't know who would be tying it for you. You're a big man. He was a fashion consultant. That's right, Lamit, fashion consultant. Football fan brethren. Come on, man. He didn't blow up. No, we're gonna put that on the list. He didn't blow up until the women started calling. For sure. Haberdasher. Vinny, I don't know what that is. Katrina Vinny. Could you give me some explanation on that? Meant to say image consultant. Both. Fashion, image, it all plays together. Let's go to this next question. Say Breen said, I'd ask him, was he an undercover flaming bundle of sticks? Well, Miss Breen, answer me this. Do you feel like I'm an undercover bundle of sticks? Answer me that. Do you feel like I'm an undercover bundle of sticks? I'm going to give you an answer. Black men don't cheat. I see you, big exclusive. Black men don't cheat. Ooh, say Breen is in here twice with some wickedness. You think I'm an undercover? Okay, so let me tell you this, Breen. I'm going to put it on for you now since you think. There's no such thing as gay, ma'am. There's no such thing as gay. Tailor, aka dealer and men's clothing consultant. Yes, Katrina. Excuse my ignorance. Thank you, Katrina. But let me tell you something, Miss Breen. So there's no such thing as gay, okay? You have feminine men and you have manly women. But at the end of the day, you're still a man and you're still a woman. He had kids, he had a family. Granted, he didn't die in a relationship or with his family, but he experienced all the joys of being a man. That's the best way I could put it. He experienced all the joys of being a man. Now, did he come off a little soft? Everybody, I mean, typically people that dress like this, they come off a little, until it's time to get serious. Then, yo, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? But when you dress like this, you got to carry yourself a certain way. You can't be too rough. Gay men have children all the time. Oh, God. Okay. Lamit, you're right. Triggered. Let me see. Did he wear women's panties under his suits? I don't know. Do you have any drawers missing? How does us black men and women become more loving, united, and inclusive of each other, regardless if you're labeled high value, average, or below? Now, that's a good question. That's a good question right there, Ms. Hart. And that's something that he would have loved to answer. But since I'm not him, I have to answer it. Now, first and foremost, what I like most about the question was you put regardless if you are labeled high value. So that eliminates money. And that's the first step to us having an understanding between men and women. We have to eliminate the whole money aspect of things, because as soon as somebody starts to lose the argument, that's when the money starts to come into play. Knock, knock. Melly, I heard about you, Melly. I heard about you, good brother. Welcome, brother Melly. Welcome. You know who I is. So, back to your question. At the end of the day, we were never taught what love was. If you think about it, you had to learn as you went on what love was. So we tend to think that we are only able to love family, friends, and a significant other, which is false. The reason being, as though we feel that way, it causes us to get into relationships that we shouldn't, because we feel some sort of love for that person, but we understand that we love them differently from a friend. So we automatically feel like we should be with them, and that's not always right, because we were never taught to love. So first and foremost, the way we can fix this particular issue that you're talking about is communication. And stop lying to yourselves. A lot of us, male and female, we lie to ourselves. And we got to stop. We got to be honest with ourselves and start communicating with one another. And then we can find out truly what love is. Fine example. Let me see. Fellas, give me somebody pretty in the comments right now. Randomly, just name one of the pretty women in the comments right now. He spoke about finances and the correlation to value. We aren't going to play these games on this Sunday. Oh, we are not going to talk about finances at all, Miss Breen, because that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Say Breen, Tiffany Ann, then okay. Say Breen, Tiffany Ann. Would you date me? Welcome to McDonald's. Would you date me? Come on. Give me some answers. Would you date me? Come on, Miss Quick with the fingers, Miss Breen. You typed that whole paragraph before I got done speaking a sentence. Nope, I didn't ask you, Miss Santana. See, I already knew I was going to have to get on somebody. No, it ain't no trick question. Would you date Bredren Samuels? But you know what? Let me rephrase that since you think it's a trick question. Would you date a man that worked at Whack Arnold's? You pulled up on some truth telling, Mr. Schuller. Lammett said no. See. There you go, right there. Yes, and you have. What happened? What happened? Well, Checkers, McDonald's, Burger King. What happened? Yes, I have dated men that have made a lot less than me. That wasn't the question. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Already. I asked a simple question. There are 4 types of love: agapes, eros, philia, and storage. Once you understand that, they are all relationships thrive. Ooh, she dropping some higher learning. He was a cheater. Okay, why did he cheat? Did you ask him that? The McDonald's job took you out of the game. I left his dumb ass. Do I need to get involved with this? What's the topic or question? I got time today. Oh, Mr. Melly, you gonna have time to come on? Oh, for sure. Right now, I'm diving into some of the questions that people would have asked at Kevin Samuels had they had the opportunity to. But some of these questions I know is fueled with anger and hate. Why did he cheat on you? You said I left his dumb ass. Why did he cheat on you? Let me see. We broke up because he thought I didn't need him because I made more money. Okay, Miss Dennis. And you allowed him to break up with you because of that? You see, first of all, y'all didn't want to answer the question. First of all, somebody who I wasn't even talking to chimed in. Second of all, y'all beat it all around the bush when I said, would you date this man? Is this a trick question? Come on now. See, that's the thing. Why didn't you stick around? His message was for the women and men in the 1%. His primary job was as a consultant. Women called in thinking they deserved a 1% man, and he told them how they don't qualify, and the women got angry. The problem was the other 99% took the message thinking they qualified for those in the 1% and applied it to their regular life when it didn't. Clack, clack. Sure didn't stick around long enough to find out. Exactly. Remember what I just said, communication. That's the only way we're going to make it through here. Some men cheat because they lack communication skills. I want to know how much of this content they watch before forming an opinion. That's why I'm here. I went wrong when I expected a direct answer. No, that's where I went right. See, I have a different way of exposing both men and women. I have a different way of going about it. I don't have to be nasty. No, we tried to stick it out. I always made it plain that money was not everything. It was how he treated me and made me feel. That sounds good. Fuck communication after you put my health at risk. See that? But I guarantee you, when Jada Pinkett had that entanglement, it was like, men do it all the time. Good for her. You go ahead, girl. Shoot, I need to go get me some. Come on now, ladies. Yeah, Melly, because they scared Melly. Oh, I'm sorry, Roland. I'm sorry. I don't like her, so nah. Try again. See, Miss Breen. See how we doing? I'm talking about women in general at this point. Y'all cheered for Jada Pinkett. Y'all cheered for Jada. Ooh, look at Breen. She is on fire. It's flaming in here, and it's not just me. You haven't said a thing I disagree with yet. So I hear you, Miss Waller. What's this? So let me get this right. Women across the world are enraged about Nia Long getting cheated. There we go. But made a joke out of Will Smith getting cheated. I don't even need to read the rest. I don't even need to read the rest because we talk about women in general. See, that's what women like to do. They like to curve the argument to fit them when it needs to fit them. And that's not how you communicate. That's not how you communicate. Men cheat because they do. It doesn't matter what type of women you are. My uncle said for some immature dudes, they only thing better than faithful pussy is new pussy. Well, you know, that was what your uncle said, Katrina, but your uncle's mouth isn't a prayer book, okay? And we're here to solve some issues tonight. I didn't cheer for that foolishness. That was an embarrassment. That's you. That's you. But women in general, what was being promoted online? A bunch of celebratory stuff. Somebody has their panties in them. Don't blow too hard. That beard might catch on fire. Girl, the flame is blowing that way. Ooh, it's spicy in here. Let me see, where we at? I want to know what his mother love life was like. Auntie's love life was pretty successful, but you know, Auntie had a hard time getting a job until about the 60s. And then to my knowledge, they had went their separate ways and she ended up being a single mom. I'm not 100% sure because we distant cousins. Let me see what his relationship was with his mother and women in the family. Now, I'm not sure about the other women in his family, but he was very close with his mother. And if you may recall, his mother were upset with you guys because she found out about his passing through the internet. They didn't even call and let him know before y'all done posted it all over the place and celebrating my cousin's death. Y'all was celebrating and jumping in the air and kicking your feet and all types of stuff. And the mama ain't even know yet. But they was very close. They were very close. I'd ask him, hold on, what? I'd ask him if he regretted any of his viral videos, especially the ones where the message was delivered harshly. I would say that he doesn't, because once again, my cousin, he was big on the truth doesn't have any friends. And when the truth doesn't have any friends, it has to be delivered. And as long as you're delivering it with good intentions, then who cares who like it? They don't like it because it's the truth about them. Sometimes you got to be a little harsh to get people attention. Let's take the psychological of a child. Pick your bag up off the floor. Hour later, bag still there on the floor. Hey, get your bag up off the floor. I told you to get your bag up off the floor. Bag still laying there on the floor. Hey, get your funky ass down here and pick this fucking bag up off the floor. Didn't I tell you to get the bag up off the floor? You about to have me put my foot in your ass. I delivered it harshly, but guess what? That bag got picked up. Let me see. Brethren, do you think men and women have made any progress since your cousin's death, or are these things still the same? That's a two-part question for me. Yes, we have made some progress, but I feel like we've made progress by going backwards. Now, what I mean by that is he made men and women aware of a lot of things that men and women weren't aware of. So it caused a lot more turmoil within the men and women. But at the same time, we're communicating now. We're talking about these issues that we didn't used to talk about before. We're attempting to hold each other accountable, because let's keep it real. The people of the other race, they have us beat when it comes to this love shit. Football fan, brethren, what team? I don't do football. I don't do football. I don't do football. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Social media ain't shit. What's wild, Lamit? What's wild? Auntie. So if that's so, men hold finances as being high value just as much, and this is why women think a man ain't good without having money. Both men and women are delusional as to what a good partner truly is. And you know what, Miss Harps? Although I said we're going to keep finances out of it, I have a question for you because I like that comment. Here's my question for you. Other than money, what do you expect from your man? Even if you have a man, if you're single, what do you expect from a man that you are being intimate with and being in a relationship with? Outside of money, what do you expect from that man? I'll read these comments. Miss Mimi calling me auntie. Ooh, you go, girl. I hear you. Say Breen saying, ma'am. You saying, ma'am, because I'm fanning your fire, Breen? He said his mother was a single mom. Yes, eventually. But you think she was a Virgin Mary? You think she just popped them out without no help? They attempted to do the family thing too. That was a bad joint. What was a bad joint, Big Exclusive? I'm sorry, I was lost for a second. That's sick to celebrate the death of a person. Oh, for sure. For sure. And that a lot of women couldn't wait. We didn't even know if he was really dead yet. You see that Vivica Fox ain't had nothing to say while he was alive. So when my cousin Paris, she got a whole podcast worth to say. That's fucked up. Social media ain't shit. True indeed, Hannibal. Booty Bandit. That was wild. Don't call in if you can't handle it. Lamit, I'm trying to tell him. Wait till we have some guests. I kind of like y'all. I like the. Hey, Big Exclusive, you mind if I get a show? I told him I was going to think about it. I haven't thought about it. You mind if I get a show? Matter of fact, in the comments, y'all comment and let me know. Do y'all want more of me? It wasn't all truth. A lot was criticism. Can't criticize without giving sound, constructive advice to encourage development. I don't know what exact part you're touching on, Miss Harps, but okay. He encouraged families to stay together. Yes, he did, Mr. McIntosh. He encouraged families to remove their feelings for the sake and the progress of the family. You don't think he gave sound constructive criticism? I think she's trying to take over the show, Big Exclusive. The cheering of his death, for sure. Social media almost got me murder over a misunderstanding, and I never said nothing. Someone else did. Now I'm on point. Don't play with that social media. See, where us black people get it messed up is social media is to be used as a tool. Y'all be using it for entertainment and looking up booty and titties and all that. That ain't getting y'all no money. And then y'all want to clown. Now I'm talking to you men. Okay. Then y'all want to clown the OnlyFans girls out here making this money for doing the same thing that your sister, your daughter, your auntie, some of y'all's mamas is out here doing for free. But y'all want to clown the OnlyFans girl. Let's talk about it. Looking like a ceramic face doll. Nah. If you're going to go there, then go there. Men don't hold money as being high value. Women hold money, status, and material things that men shows as being high value. That's why a lot of them wants it. I'm going to let you live on your own with that one, Melly, because it's going to take me away from my direction, but I'm not going to say I disagree or agree. Let me go see what Vivica had to say. Well, you go on and go see what Vivica had to say. See, you're not even informed, and you got all this stuff to say. And you're not even informed. Just like a black woman. Vivica Fox. Okay, here we go. Miss Harps is saying she wants a man to compliment her. A force that comes together and builds mentally, emotionally, spiritually, exchange energy. A lot of women truly aren't looking to be taken care of, but to be complimented. Okay, first and foremost, Miss Harps, we didn't ask about a lot of women. We asked about you because we all want different things out of a relationship. But the one thing that you didn't mention was good communication skills, love, commitment, and security. All that other stuff was cute, and we all desire those things, but they're cliche. People may say the things that I just said are cliche. To say you want them are cliche. But to do what you need to keep someone that's providing that, we don't see too much of that going on. He encouraged women to listen to their fathers, to stay in a family. He encouraged men and women to date regular men and women. He also encouraged us to buy black. And I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. She said he died because God don't like ugly. Woo! Talk about it. I changed. I respect them chicks that get money. Hey, Hannibal, that's the thing. Whether she get money or not, you need to respect her because of who she is. Now, I'm not saying every woman deserves respect, but just like you intend to be respected, you need to do the same thing. The money is out of the equation. People, do not mention money again. Do not mention money again, okay? We're not talking about no money. Do not mention money again. And no, he holds folks what they weren't. He told folks that what they weren't and what they didn't deserve or weren't worth. However, he didn't cater to lower value folks. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Ms. Harps. What he did was, and you could look this particular example up. A lot of women out here believe that they deserve the 1% man. The funny part about it is the women that feel like they deserve a 1% man isn't a 1% woman. The 1% man that they're looking for is married or dealing with a younger woman. Because what do older women, I'm talking about 35 and up, have to offer at that point in life if they too aren't in the 1%? So he was clarifying for people to think logically and realistically about what you deserve. Now, let's take this same frame of mind into a whole nother playing field so you can understand better where I'm talking about, because I know a lot of y'all gonna get caught up in your feelings. Let's take sports, for example. A lot of players feel like they're better than what they actually are, but they aren't. Simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple as that. A lot of people feel like they deserve more than what they actually do. So they miss out on what's really for them. That's all he was trying to get across. Let's see. Loyalty, communication, companionship, affection, security, and appreciation. I'm calling BS on that. He didn't cater to lower value people because he was a consultant to the 1%. So are what you say. I want a man to build with, support me emotionally, be honest, and tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. Breaking news, we reached the share goal. Shout out to all of you. Hey, Cuffs. There you go. Uh-oh. Say it again. I see it. Say it again, Bredren. Go ahead, Lamont. Lamit. That's a verbal conversation can get out what I really would like to say. However, the list can be lengthy. However, it's all cliche. And I can agree with you there, Ms. Harps. We can't always get out everything that we want to say via messaging. So whenever you do have a chance, being as the big exclusive, can I have a show? You never answer me. Can I have a show? Because I would like to have Ms. Harps on as a guest. Fuck the money. That's right, Lamit. Respect me. Be one another's safe space. Exactly, Tiff. Deserve don't got shit to do with it. Be his safe space, emotional support, honest and love. Yes, huge in my book. It's delusional. Kill the Miss Waller. If you haven't, people, love that comment, please. Love that comment, please. Kill the ego. Kill the ego. Because now I'm back to you women. Because we all know about the male ego. Let's talk about the female ego. The female ego is where y'all really, 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 really do not stand on what you really believe and what you really think. Your ego is what causes you to say the little extra shit. Your ego is what causes you to say the little smart shit. Your ego is what causes you to talk about a man's mom, to talk about a man's kids. It's your ego. And a lot of time your ego comes into play when you're wrong. And you don't want to admit that you're wrong. So outside of admitting that you're wrong, what you do is you take a stab or you walk away and mumble something under your breath. And then after the man get tired of it, and some of the men will knock you upside your head. You won't tell the people what happened to get you knocked upside your head. Now, don't twist my words and make it seem like I'm condoning men going upside your head. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes women, the extra stuff, just keep it in your mind. Don't say it. He said, cuffs. Lamet is responsible for green lighting all new shows, but you got my. Hey, thank you. Hey, Lamet, can I get a show, Lamet? Can I get a show, Lamet? Cuffs. It's trauma as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Miss Harps. It's trauma on both sides. It's trauma on both sides. Mr. Melly is back. Ego, pride, and trauma for both sexes. None of the other sexes. For both sexes. We'll discuss the other sexes another time. We at the Big Exclusive Network do not endorse hitting women in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And that's not what we was condoning. What we was trying to identify, well, I can't even say me. What I was trying to identify was sometimes they get a little too much at the lip. Sometimes they get a little too much at the lip. Sign language. That's why sometimes mouth need to close and ears need to open. Miss Carter, yes. Lamet, can he get a show? We do not condone violence. As long as I can come. You could come on all you want, Lamet. I would love to have you on the show, Lamet. Miss Harps with the truth. Thank you. Thank you. I'm appreciating this so far. So, one thing I do want to talk about is, do all men cheat? One of my favorite new sayings from Lamet. You're just talking because you got lips. What happened to say Breen and Tiffany? Did they leave? A lot of the women are gone. They've been MIA. No comments. What happened? They didn't leave already. Oh, come on. Did I run them off kindly? I didn't even get savagery. Oh, she cooking dinner. What you cooking, Breen? Uh-oh. Breen letting it know that she a keeper. She said, I'm cooking dinner. What you cooking at 10:15, Breen? About to get that man heartburn. What you cooking 10:15 about to get that man heartburn? I'm here. You just read my comments. I know you here, Miss Dennis. I'm sorry. I never knocked the OnlyFans chicks. Shit. If women paid to see my yams, I would be all in. Roll, you need to fast forward. If you just get into that part, you need to fast forward. Multitask. Hey, Miss Rice. Hey, didn't even know you was here. Hey, can I get a plate? Boy, bye. You can't run me. I'm a grown man. I wear boxes and everything. Green was overheated. She had to go outside to get some fresh air, Lamet. She had to go on her balcony. Talking about I'm cooking. It's 10:15 at night. What you cooking at 10:15? I don't know why you can't see roll comments, Breen. I don't know. But here's the thing. Do all men cheat? Are y'all ready for this? Men, y'all gonna hate me for this. I'm about to tell it all. Y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all ready? I'll cut this shit short. Cavs. I see you, Mimi. Cavs. Oh, damn. I'm making baked chicken and it's almost done. I understand. See? I was about to give it to you, Breen. Baked chicken. That's one of the easiest things in the cookbook. That's one of the easiest things in the cookbook next to the microwave, next to a TV dinner. Baked chicken. Boy, I'm a grown man. I told you I wear boxes and everything. I said, can I get a plate? You want some baked chicken? You want some baked chicken, big exclusive? Woo. See? And now see, a woman will expect a man who's cutting $1 million deals all day to come home to some baked chicken, rice, and corn. A woman will expect a 6-figure man who's been cutting deals all day to come home to baked chicken, rice, and corn. Yep, and some yams. Where'd you get those satin gloves from? Why, you want some? You want some of these? I tried to put my feathers on, but I couldn't I needed somebody to help. I think it's a Swanson dinner. Broccoli. What y'all talking about? Misty, if you would have been on time, you would know what we talking about. We talking about do all men cheat? Do all men cheat, Misty? Because I'm about to drop a bombshell on y'all. Dressed in all black like the Omen, y'all. Who is Poppy? Who is Poppy? Who's this woman? Nene Nashua. Nene Nashua. Who's she talking about? AOG laughing, Missy laughing. So what he want? Butternut, Rosito, and lamb. I don't know what he want, but he sure don't want no baked chicken, rice, and corn. I think you are in my business. Hey, I didn't ask you what you was doing. I asked where you was at. You said you was cooking baked chicken 10:15 at night while Bredren Samuels is on. After you done primed me up. Come on now. What you expect? I don't know. I never had all men. See? I mean, just call him and ask him what he want. See? AOG, what you laughing at? What you laughing at, AOG? Cops! I'm not talking to you. Ooh. She blew the flames. Say Breen blew the flames at me. Excuse me. Poppy don't speak for me. I like baked chicken, corn, and broccoli, and yams for dessert. She didn't mention none of that except for chicken. She ain't mentioned none of that stuff. See? You want more than what she was providing. See? And you calling me Poppy. I am Bredren Samuels. Oh, we talking food? Here it come, AOG. Because I'm about to making the dinner for mine if I had one. My bad, BS. I got you, boo. All right, now, we ain't doing all that. So I guess it's time for me to break the news. I need to kill that one. I need to kill that quick. Cops! Rolling, landed. Y'all killing me. Do all men cheat? Yes. Yes. All men cheat. Let's have the conversation. Let's cut the lies and let's have the conversation. All men cheat. I'm waiting. Oh, he laughing at him, asking for yams. Cops. Now here's the thing. Now hear me out now. Hear me out. Don't just take that and run with it. Don't take that as a soundbite and say, look, he said all men cheat. Don't cut that part and just run with it. Definition of cheating. Are we talking emotionally and physically? Oh, see, look, now the women want to know. Now the women want information. Now the women want information. All men have cheated at some point, but speaking up for me, I've evolved. Cuffs. Well, I'm single, so I don't give a damn. What's considered cheating? I'm saying Lambert and cuffs all mentally. Okay, so let's dive into this. Big Exclusive touched on this slightly. All men cheat, but all men aren't cheaters. So a particular man may not have cheated on you, but he has cheated on someone. And if he hasn't, I guarantee you he's under 22 years old. I guarantee you he's under 22 years old. Cuffs! Okay, so with that being said, all men do cheat. Now, let's dive into what the women said. Everybody looks at cheating as different. Everybody's level of cheating is different. Okay? Some women and men feel like if you talk to anyone of the opposite sex while I'm not present, you're cheating. If it doesn't have anything to do with work, if it's not somebody that's a family member or friend, not even friends, they consider that cheating. Exchanging messages on social media. Now, it wasn't around then, but now that's a new form of cheating for some. Some people are as bad as if you think about someone else in an inappropriate way, you're cheating. So it's different levels different interpretations of cheating. But overall, you find me a man who hasn't cheated, and I'll find you a liar. Okay? So to get to the bottom of this, hold on, let me see. Some women consider watching porn cheating. True. I feel like the right woman can be more than enough. I agree. Now, that's what I was going to get to, Big Exclusive. The way to stop cheating on both parts is communication. Now, what I mean by this, and I know people going to say, oh, I listen, I this, I that. How would you know he's a liar, though? Oh, I'm sorry. Cuffs. Old comment. How would you know he's a liar, though? What exactly do you mean? How would you know if he's a liar? See, if you get more in tune with yourself, you'll know who's lying to you. You'll know who's lying to you. See, you got to get more in tune with who you are and get in tune with your superpowers, and nobody be able to get over on you. That's why a lot of people don't like me, because don't sugarcoat nothing with me. Tell me what it is. Mean what you say and say what you mean, because I'm going to do it. By the way, you sound like Poppy now. Do I still sound like Poppy? Do I still sound like Poppy? Yes, I believe all men have cheated at some point. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is this better? I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm trying to get it together. It's late. Agreed. Intuition is everything. But now, I'm sorry. Now, Miss Hart. Where women mess up with the intuition is they think they're the only ones that have it. Like, if he says he never cheated, how would you know he's lying? I'm telling you he's lying. I'm telling you he's lying. It's as simple as that. How about this? All the men right now, I'm not talking about your current relationship. Put in the comments if you've cheated on a woman before. Immature men cheat, no disrespect, but green folks don't have time for all that. See, that's very dismissive. That's very dismissive. That's a comment of someone who's been cheated on multiple times. That's a comment from someone who's been cheated on multiple times. It's very dismissive. It's eliminating the communication. Why did he cheat? Because that's what would be the next question. Why did he cheat? And when you start asking why, that's where the self-accountability comes into play for both parties. For both parties. How they want things to be. Rose-colored glasses. Hey. That takes too much energy. I don't have my peace is more important. You know, Miss Misty, you go against the grain a lot, girl. Mr. Montega told me about you. You go against the grain a lot. What's bullshit, Mr. McIntosh? Lamit. Are you calling bullshit on me? Because keep in mind, this is the BS show. Cuffs. At the end of every statement, is that when y'all need that? After a drop the mics moment? Cuffs. Ironically, my relationships never broke over cheating, though. I didn't say they broke over cheating, did I? See? Over answering the question. See, a lot of women like to set traps in their words. You got to pay attention to every word that a woman uses. You see how she added something in that it wasn't even a topic? I said that comment was from someone who has been cheated on multiple times, talking about throughout her journey. And she said, ironically, my relationships never broke over cheating, though. That's not what I said. I'm about to break God code. Fellas, forgive me. Uh-oh. It's the laugh for me. Cause I can tell he is cheating, though, because he start changing. So you have been cheated on, right? Now we getting somewhere. You see what I'm saying? This is what women do. This is what women do. But a lot of guys don't really be paying that much attention because we don't want to argue in the first place. But right there, that's what women do. That's what we have to cut out. That's what we have to cut out right there. Now, if you didn't catch the tactic, and Miss Rice might not even be aware that she did it because it's so embedded in her womanhood. She said, immature men cheat. No disrespect, but green folks don't have time for all that. Immature men cheat. Okay, so what about the man who's doing everything that he's supposed to do, and his woman is denying him sex and not telling him why she's denying him sex, and weeks go by, months go by, and this man really loves his wife and he loves his family, and he really doesn't want to leave them, but he's sexually starved, and he tries to communicate and all those other things, and he just goes out and he has sex and cheats on his wife or significant other. And he tried to communicate with her, but she didn't want to have that conversation. What about that? I changed my mind. I don't want to break God code. Mine's broke over cheating. I am not a forgiving person. You crossed me, you lost me, period. I can be honest about it, but I take accountability of my part. I didn't give him the attention he may have needed, but the lack of communication he should have had with me, so done, I don't give a fuck. See, that's another problem with our women. Women today don't want to work through shit. As soon as women started making money, they stopped wanting to work through shit. They stopped being understanding. You know, your grandmama got cheated on by your granddaddy. You probably never heard that story, but I'm almost certain it happened. But back then, women didn't talk so much. It happened. That's how he had kids all over the city. But women didn't talk so much back then. And they got it on. They argued, they fought right in the bedroom. And guess what? Grandma came downstairs and cooked Sunday dinner for the whole family to come over, and nobody knew anything. We supposed to work through being cheated. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Work through why he cheated in the first place. What was the reason that caused him to cheat? Work on that. See? But men are the ones most often that don't communicate. No. Every time a man asks a woman to communicate, I don't want to talk about it. No, don't worry about it. It's cool. And then when she gets so filled up and he done forgot about it, she want to blow up for an unknown reason to him at that time. But she been mad for 3 weeks. The women don't choose to communicate. Men very much want to communicate because they don't want to argue. Men don't want to argue. Let's see. That's one instance of cheating. There are so many different layers to cheating. Some men cheat because they want variety. I can't doubt that, but he just better be somebody who can take care of himself. He just better be somebody that can take care of himself. And let's keep it all the way real. He's not really yours until you're married. He's not yours until you're married. And women like to pull that a lot. Women like to pull that card a lot. Well, if you ain't married me, if you ain't put a ring on it, I guess I'm still single. Women like to do that a lot. Come on, let's call it fair. Let's call it fair all the way across the board. Child, I'm out. Ooh, Sabrine is gone. Cuffs. I think that's based on who you dealing with. True. Her smart ass mouth. There you go, Hannibal. There you go. On both sides. Yes, Miss Rice. I'm talking about both sides, but it's women that's making these comments. And this is how y'all got my cousin confused. You see? I'm talking about both sides, but I'm addressing the women that's in the comments right now. The men aren't really saying anything. But you know I'm sticking it to them too. But you're getting triggered by the things you're guilty of. That's what women do. I tried to work through it, but once I don't trust you, that's it for me. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I stand on who I am, period. Okay, but you just said in the previous comment the same thing. And you said that you couldn't trust him after he cheated on you. So how did you try to work through it? If you stopped trusting him after he cheated on you and you broke up after the cheating, how did you try to work through it? Why did he cheat on you? How about that? The crazy part is the narrative of how men cheat, but the reality is that women cheat at almost the same rate, if not more. But men don't care enough. Most men don't care enough to be checking on your phones, to be pulling up where you say you was going to be and all that. Don't get me wrong. Some of us are guilty. But most men are not concerned with that. So that's why women can get away with it. But women, on the other hand, they don't want to know why the man is cheating. They want to know who he's cheating with. So they'll do everything in their power to find out who he's cheating with. But they won't do everything in their power to fix why he even cheated in the first place. Lamont McIntosh, they definitely do. Some men want. Men pull that same card. Miss Breen, I thought you was leaving. Come on. Pick and choose. Either you're going to stand and fight or you're going to take flight. Point being, communication is key on both sides. Yes, numerous reasons as to why most that are in committed relationships are looking for peace or someone to listen and be in tune to their feelings. Miss Harps, you take me on a roller coaster, Miss Harps. One comment, you got me up here. The next comment, you got me up here. I love you, Miss Harps. Let's see who we got here. Miss Anderson is laughing. This is definitely a topic that should be continued for Tuesday. Hey, by all means, if you want to carry on Bredren Samuels, we can do that. Trigonometry. You see it, Lamit? You see it? Honest question. How do y'all get on these relationships without communicating? Because they start communicating initially when everything all peachy and creams. But once the man start telling them about themselves, that's when the attitudes start coming. See, they can tell us about us. They can tell us, "Ooh, you stink," when you've been working all day. But then they'll turn around and hop on a podcast like this and say, "Man, if a man stink, that means he been working all day. I love it." But you the first one to tell your man he stink and make him feel bad about stinking. That's a woman tactic. That's what they do. So the man starts communicating less as time goes on. Depends. Answering questions doesn't equate to triggered. Don't overuse the term. Ooh, you triggered by the word triggered, Breen. Caps. I just told you why most of my time was focusing on my children. I hear you, Miss Misty. I hear you. If I had smoke, I would blow it. That's part of the healing and forgiving and holding yourself accountable. Yes, but women as a whole, may not be you, women as a whole lack self-accountability. It's always because this or because that or because this. It's never because I. It's never because I. So I agree with you. Some of y'all are just bad at adulting. I'm convinced. I agree, Mr. Big Exclusive. He's still alive. What are you talking about? I didn't say, was he dead? Who said he was dead? What are you talking about? A lot of this is self-inflicted. Yes, it is, Big Exclusive. Yes, it is. Laughing. Oh, Mr. Melly Schuller. Let's call it what it is. There are many, many issues to why things go wrong. Ladies, the double standard is the weapon a lot of you use that a lot of men don't go for no more. Since that's the case and a lot of you don't fit your way, you rather leave and say, I'm not settling, or you put some other reason in your head to justify why you want out. And once again, Melly, that didn't start until they started getting money. Once women started being allowed to get money and they didn't need a roof over their head, bills paid, all that other stuff that a man provides, protection, security to, their acceptance became a lot lower. Got to sacrifice. You think men don't sacrifice too? Now, I'm not talking about women as mothers. I'm not talking about the mothering aspect. I'm talking about the relationship aspect. The relationship aspect. Men sacrifice a whole lot more for the relationship than women. Let's see. Who told you I was leaving? You said you was leaving. You said, child, I'm out. You said I'm out. This really depends on the mentality. Not all women are the same, and we definitely don't all think the same. And I didn't say. See? Y'all see Tamika doing it again? Y'all see her, y'all? I need a button for that. You know what? I got something for that. Sorry. Okay. The next time a female makes one of those, I got something for it. Breen killed Melly with the triggered word and don't want to hear it now. The fact that she's getting mad about it making me keep saying it. Communication really only be used when it's working in their favor. I agree with you there, Melly. Well, I don't know relationships. Mine was a marriage of 22 years. It failed at 18 years. Miss Misty, what are you referencing to? You got a little snappy with me, so I let you breathe, and you still comment. I don't know what you're commenting on. I don't be bothering Melly. My best relationships were with men with good communication. Most men didn't have it. How about this, Miss Rice? All men don't communicate the same. Maybe you didn't understand how he was trying to communicate. Misty running the streets, say, Breen, you stop. No, y'all just used to as a gaslighting tactic. I see you. Cuz. So why did they end, Tamika? Thank you. Why did they end, Tamika? How can I put a ring on it when she ain't worth shit? And they hit you with, I'm not giving myself up no more until I'm married. You will never get married. And guess what? She would die alone, Hannibal. She's going to die alone with that mentality. How do you demand more from the next man as you go on? How do you demand more from the next man? See, I was dealing with a woman one time. She was demanding more from me than she expected from her father. Her father ain't even do some of the things growing up that she was expecting me to do. I agree with self-inflicted. That's a lie because I said I didn't give him what he needed. You said how I tried. He is still alive. What? Maybe I'm the one having a brain fart. I'm gonna take that L. I'm gonna take that L. Women as a whole have been brainwashed that all relationships fail because the man isn't good or doing what he should be doing. So women just blame a man. Vicious cycle. And that's why these conversations need to be had. Not all, but women walk around mad and never communicate properly why they bothered. So man never knows what's wrong. There you go, Miss Carter. Now that's some self-accountability. Now that you are voicing it, practice it. Practice communicating what your issue is without the extra sauce, women. You'll get a lot farther. Trust me, you'll get a lot farther. Tamika's laughing. Pigtails, please. I love the not all women phrase. You hear that, Melly? You hear that? That's the, you got me. You got me. But not me. Not all women. Who's mad? Overinflated sense of self much? Who you talking about, Miss Breen? Misty what? Possible, but I doubt it. Let me see. Let me go through here. Ambition don't match. In my early years, I was the immature one. There you go. Some self-accountability. Hannibal is shaking his head and laughing. What you laughing at, Hannibal? Booty bandit. After you giving your best to Pookie and Ray. That's right, Mr. Lamont. Miss Anderson is just cracking up. She's not commenting. She's just cracking up. I had this, hold on. Oh, y'all commenting fast now. I had this full conversation with my accountability partner. I call it General Soul Sauce. We definitely have some legit women on here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And they can take a joke too. I ain't even really have to get too savagery. Me be saying to them, want the cuffs. I'm very outspoken, so I do speak what I feel. I always been this person. But what I'm saying right now, Miss, you know what? Who's asking you these questions? This stuff that you're talking about, what is it in reference to? They can't. They always have to say something. They kill it with the attitude and sass. People stop listening when people start yelling and acting crazy. Tell them again, Miss Carter. Miss Carter, you racking up the brownie points. She is racking up the brownie points. Let me find it. Don't be brown nosing. You just better be her. You just better be her. Quick question for the ladies. Do you think some of the problems you have with men are your fault? Honest question. Answer that question. People are allowed to evolve and want more from life. The thread is behind. What's funny to me is women can take accountability with other women, but not the men they want to be with or is with. Say it again, Melly. Say it again. I'm talking about telling a man what's wrong and what's wrong in the relationship. But who are you to tell him what's wrong? You can tell him what you don't like, but you can't tell him what's wrong, because I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, when people do things, when they're doing it, they don't believe that what they're doing is wrong. How can you demand a husband and your pussy is trash and you can't suck a dick? You would be 60 and still single. Oh, Mr. Hannibal, the booty bandit is arrived. Yes, big exclusive, especially staying too long. I agree with you there, Breen. Breen, you are allowed to evolve, but the world don't owe you understanding. Cuffs. And now, Breen, how about this? When you stay too long, what does that make you? Because what I did, I stayed too long in a relationship. I stayed in a relationship for too long. And here's something I want to tell y'all. When you break up, and I heard this in a movie, and it just stuck with me because it made so much sense. When you break up, You take your relationship, divide it in half, and that's how long you've been breaking up. So if you was together for 5 years, you've been breaking up for 2.5 years. I can tell him what's wrong with me. That would hopefully help him to communicate, to tell me what he's feeling. Yes, Misty. That's what we need, Misty. That's what we need. An emotional punching bag. Fellas, do you believe you guys play a role in the way of these days? Women are these days, i.e., modern women. Makes you bitter and mad at the world with so much baggage. I agree, Ms. Harps. I agree. We're coming up on the final 14 minutes of the show. So anything y'all want to get out right now is the time. Anything y'all want to ask me right now is the time to do it. I didn't have to bring out my prop for y'all today. Although I almost did. I let some of y'all slide. Breen, that's a bad joint. Yes, it is. I look at my side and try to put myself in his shoes. I'm big on communication before the relationships. The problem is women don't ask the right questions. The problem is, Miss Tiffany, women are deceptive with their questions. I'm seconding what you said. Women are deceptive with their questions. Instead of saying, hey, I get off at 6 o'clock. Do you think you could pick me up? What she'll do is she'll say, you got any plans today? Well, what time you plan on doing that? Oh, okay. I get off like around 6 o'clock. You gonna be doing anything around that time? Oh, all right. And then she'll hit you up at 4:45 or 5:30 and ask you, can you come pick her up? Y'all had this conversation 9 o'clock in the morning. Women are very deceptive with their questions. Just get to the point. I'm dying at Bredren's voice. Miss Harps, don't laugh at me. I'm trying to get it together. It's hard when you're not really a bundle of sticks. Cops! Very deceptive. I can totally agree. Yes, Miss Misty, women are very deceptive with their language. Y'all set traps in your language. Gotta tell them what you want. They can't read minds. Y'all saying all the right things. I hope y'all really them. We have private. I type questions. Start your own show and I will support. Some men can't be your dad and some women can't be your mom. Point blank. Mr. Hannibal, you enjoyed the show, bro. Thank you, Booty Bandit. Thank you, Booty Bandit. Where's Lamit? Where's Lamit at? Shantae Anderson, what are you laughing at? Can I get a comment other than the laugh? Come on, Miss Anderson. What you laughing at? Give me a comment. Booty Bandit. I'm laughing my fucking ass off right now. Yes, we got the Booty Bandit. We got Lamit. We got what's the girl from earlier? Woo, that was way up there earlier. What was her? Give me her name. What's the girl from earlier? Booty Bandit for life. Cops. What's up, Miss Anderson? Who is Poppy? I'm not Poppy. Poppy would never. They're disingenuous with the shit. Always throwing trap questions. Yes, and very inconsiderate. And that's what we have to eliminate. It goes back to what we said earlier in the show. Communication. Shannon, Roland. I didn't say that. I didn't say none of that. You putting words in my mouth. Did I say that? I said Lamit. And it was a girl. I forgot her name. She left. I said Tamika. And it was somebody else. Shantae Anderson, that's all she gonna do. You know that's all she gonna do. She just gonna laugh. Oh, Katrina. That's what it was. Katrina. Can't have a relationship without communication. All right, yo, we coming up on the final 10 minutes. If you have any questions, right now is the time. Why are y'all laughing at my voice? What's so funny about my voice? First, y'all was laughing at the cops. Then y'all said I was. Vampire in Brooklyn. Then somebody said Prince. Roland called me Prince. This voice you got me. Lambert, is he getting a show? Let me know. Am I getting a show? This show was funny as hell. You rolling, Miss Anderson. I appreciate you tuning in. Cavs, that's for you, Miss Carter. Ladies can communicate when they want something, but not when it's a problem. Incredible. There you go, Mr. Melly. I might need you as a co-host, Mr. Melly. Shantae Anderson just talked. Yes, she did for the first time. Where is my words in all caps? I don't know what you're talking about. What? You know what? That come on. Please don't. I can't have a show? Misty, you don't want me to have a show? Oh, you was trying to be smart, Booty Bandit? You don't think I deserve a show? Oh, she talking to Booty Bandit. He said, don't do that. I see you, Miss Misty. Big exclusive. He like, yeah. He not answering me, BS. It's cool. Y'all can tune in because Poppy Montega, he don't really know what he doing. See, I got y'all commenting and sharing and liking, and we had a real constructive conversation tonight. Misty L. Kitchen, she trying to get her booty H. Poppy don't be knowing what he doing. So what we gonna do is each and every Sunday at 9:00, we are gonna have the Bredren Samuels show. And it will be formally known, it will be known as the BS show. Because we're going to BS on this show, ain't we? Cavs! Poppy, you know I got love for you and whoever this voice is. I don't know who Poppy is. Who is Poppy? Poppy, you know. James Hannibal think. Booty Bandit! Misty, he said he trying to suck peanuts out your booty. He trying to suck the peanuts out your booty. Shantae Anderson is just a giggling. She just laughing. Who getting a booty ate? Misty getting a booty ate. Misty getting a booty ate. Fainting Jeff. You doing that fainting Jeff? Hey, Booty Bandit. You better make it happen because guess what? Misty will talk about you. She is not ready. Tongue is too thick and ooh. Niggas done started something. DMX voice. Niggas done started something. Well, I want to thank you guys tonight for having me. I never laughed this hard on the show before. I'm glad you was able to find the humor in all of this, Big Exclusive. Who coming to the Ben party? Are you talking to me or are you talking to the people in the comments? Because y'all know if I come, Poppy Montega will not come. If I come, Poppy not going to be there. Tamika, hey Tamika, did you enjoy the show, Tamika? I'm good on all levels. I hear you. He said he got a long, thick tongue. Misty. What you gonna do with a long, thick tongue? From the Booty Bandit. What you gonna do with that, Misty? Pajama party. Game night, October 29th. Now, do y'all want Poppy to show up or do y'all want me to show up? Let me know. She told so bye. Hey, Misty, if he don't do it right, you gonna talk about him, ain't you? Ain't you gonna talk about him? Who coming? It depends on who y'all want to come. Algorithm love, great job. Yes, Sabrine. Yes. Tamika, what's 50-50? What's 50-50, Tamika? Cops. I just felt like y'all needed that. Ain't nobody typed it in a while. Yes, algorithm love. Great job. Oh, Dick Mimi. You typed as soon as I did it. Cops. Eat her ass and make. Ooh. You gonna get me. Ooh, you gonna get me canceled. I'm untouched, Poppy. I don't do all that. I'm a virgin. Oh my God. How you a virgin with kids? Oh, see, here we go. Some of you and some of him. Oh my goodness, that I don't know if y'all Well, damn. Tamika, it gotta be one or the other. You the only one that even answer me. Ain't nobody else even answer me. Who would y'all want to show up to this party? Are we going to bring Poppy Montega or are we going to bring Bredren Samuels? I wasn't talking about you, Hannibal. Bredren Samuels for the win. I'll take BS. Def going to be lit. And Cubs. We got to what's the other dude? We need Angry OG character to show up. We need him there. We need him there. Immaculate Conception. You hear her? Melly said he coming in a onesie. Hey, Melly, as long as it's the truck driver onesie, the one with the butt come out, the red one with the two buttons on the back, and you boop. Ladies love pants that with the butt out. I don't know what it is about it. They love it. Cops. Oh, Hannibal said he gonna start the party off. How you gonna start the party off and use security? How you gonna start the party off and use security? Lamit McIntosh, Amazon Prime, big homie. What's on Amazon? Well, to close out the show, all men cheat. All men cheat. And I hope I answered your questions. I hope you guys got some truth and some understanding and some communication skills out of tonight's show. I'm not security all day. Well, shoot, when you're not security, who gonna be security? They custom. Who custom? Where I got my kids? You don't have no kids, Misty? I thought you had kids, Misty. I thought you said you had kids. I swore you said you had kids. You don't got no kids, Misty? Oh, Hannibal don't have kids. I know Hannibal don't have no kids. But I'm talking about Misty. Anyway. Bredren Samuels, I got my kids from... Oh, you got your kids from Amazon Prime. Just because I didn't use my prop tonight, I'm going to use it on you right now. Because only this type of person will get their kids from Amazon Prime. Give me 1 second. If you got your kids from Amazon Prime, you deserve one of these. I will send this to you in the mail. Thanks everybody for turning into the Bredren Samuels show. And tune in next Sunday at 9:00 for the BS show on the Big Exclusive Network. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Big Roll. Keep it a real Big Roll in the morning. That's a very good show. I've been watching the reruns. And on Tuesday night, you have the Big Exclusive Network, the Big Exclusive Podcast, and then you have we got Bianca. Also, I can't remember the day for Bianca. But we definitely got a nice lineup here. Oh, and don't forget Philadelphia Eagles Game Day Live every Sunday from 10 to 2 with that guy that used to host this show, Poppy Montega. And there you go. Foreplay with B every Thursday at 9 p.m. Look at that. Ooh. She got the middle finger telling you to hush. Oh, how could I forget? This Sunday we got Ladies Night. Woo! We got Ladies Night this Sunday. But yes, make sure y'all tune in. Game day special, Philadelphia Eagles game day special, hosted by that dude Poppy Montega, Big Roll, and Angry OG. Nice lineup. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I'm going to read through these comments real quick. Everybody's laughing. Give me mine. I got you, Misty. Say, Breen. What you laughing at, Breen? What's what friends do? You on Lama. You got you, Lama. Lisa Carter ain't in cover. Y'all like the nose? The ladies takeover, yes. This Tuesday, the ladies taking over the podcast for sure. R.I.P. to the Godfather. Yes, R.I.P. to my big cousin, Kevin Samuels. And I look forward to carrying on his legacy. Tuesday, not Sunday, sir, man. No. See, now there you go, Melly. There you go with there you go. I did say Tuesday. When I said Sunday, I was referring to the Eagles with Poppy Montega and all them. I said Tuesday because I was reading it. Tuesday, not Sunday, sir, ma'am. You need your own day. Tamika said, I need my own day. No, you said Sunday. Hush, Miss Carter. See? There go the women. See? Ain't nobody even asked her. She been on my team this whole past 20 minutes saying all the right stuff and then threw me right under the bus. Just like a woman. You know what? Cut this show off. We're done. Cut it off. We're done.